Hello and welcome back to another special edition of the Nordic Takedown podcast / vodcast in this section, because we've got something super special for you today. We have a press pack, a press kit, I should say, from Asmodee and FFG. They sent this. It was a complete surprise. I was sat hanging out with my kids and I got a notification saying they've sent you something, and this is what they sent me. And I'm super excited, and I just couldn't do this on my own, so I got in my partner in crime here, Jonah, or one of my partners in crime. Jonah, how you doing?
Yeah, really good. Nice to be here. Super excited about the new Twin Sun stuff.
Yeah, me too. And then we couldn't do this without our own Twin Suns professional guru fanatic. I don't know what we're going to call you, but Tobias, you are the Twin Suns guy in our community, so we had to get you on here as well. So welcome.
Thank you. I got the message from you about this yesterday, and I was actually playing a Twin Suns game while you sent me the message. So I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, yes, I'm in." So yeah,
we
it's
are
awesome.
here to please. We are here to please in every way that we can. So let's open this up. Let's not dawdle around here as well. But the kit is longer. And so it makes me think that there's some kind of playmat in here, but let's have a look and open it up. And what we've also got, we've got a close-up camera here as well. So let's do this and we can see what we have in here. This is what we've got. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
if any of you viewers were in the Discord back at Essen 2024, but I attended the press event there when they revealed the playmat, and it was so exciting. I was just sending pictures in the Discord. Like, oh,
That's
look at this
incredible.
thing.
That's incredible. So let's have a look at the top here to say we've got boosters. How many boosters? We've got 6 boosters. We won't open these now because we want to keep this short and sweet and focus on the stuff we haven't seen yet. So we're going to put these over to the side here. We have Premium Tokens Pro, and this is the expansion pack. Come back over here, the expansion pack. So set of 40 tokens. I actually bought this pack set myself. Really nice having Sentinel there as well, and they're all double-sided. We have, this is exciting, that they sent us a deck pod as well. These retail for quite a lot, and it even includes, if you see here, we have a hyperspace foil card with unique artwork as well. So this is super exciting. A Twin Suns soft crate, and it actually comes with the 2 UV protective cases inside as well. We get a damage pad, which we'll open up, and then we've got the creme de la creme. This is huge. This is really heavy, actually. The 4-player game map for Twin Suns. And so we're gonna open. Should we open this one first?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Yeah,
We need to do that.
let's
That's what we want to see.
And a review wouldn't be enough if we didn't see actually how they've done this. This is really good. Can you see this little tab here?
Oh, nice.
That they actually do. So you don't have to cut. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to get your fingernails in there and ruin the box.
Yeah. I think this game mat is so special because we all know, all of us card gamers, we have our playmats. It's not something you necessarily need, but just the novelty and kind of the experience and seeing this huge planet on the table, it kind of makes the immersion so much better, and you get in the mood and really excited for playing the game.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's stitched. If you have a look at the quality here, it's stitched at the side as well, which is super good. It's really nice and thick. It's actually as thick as our own playmats as well. So let's get this out on the thing. We've seen what's in here, so let's move the box off to the side a second.
Yeah, I do think that, like, just because we have the big planet on the middle, like, because every time I introduce new people to Twin Suns, I always tell them we have the ground in the middle and the space on the outside, and they always ask me why, and I'm like, you have the planet in the middle. We fight on the planet, and the space is on the outside, and now we have this playmat.
And we actually do that as well. So yeah, that really helps. Now, if you look at the size of this as well, like comparing the size to our Nordic Takedown special playmats, and then we bring in this as well. So let's have a closer look at this playmat. It fits very nicely on my big streaming / work table. Here we go. It's a nice thing here as well. You've got 3 things in the middle. Let's see if we can get a close up here. 3 things in the middle here, which show us the 3 initiative: the initiative token, the blast token, and the, remind me of the third token, plan token, in the middle here. And every area itself has obviously leader, base, and you have a deck and a discard pile, as well as a space for your own initiative token.
Yes, that's so good.
So you have a space. You have the space of where you want to look for this. And I mean, is this meant to be Tatooine? It feels like it's meant to be Tatooine.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. They have the Falcon and the Star Destroyers and stuff like that on there, so there's a lot of interesting things.
Yeah.
Okay,
it really
Jason,
is.
maybe you can show us the new tokens where they fit
Let's
while
get the new tokens
ask
out
Tobias
of
about his opinion. Because I immediately spotted the way they put the leaders side by side, base above. Is that how you do it as well as a Twin Suns player?
Yeah,
That's how I've done it.
yeah, I usually do that too. It feels like the most easy way to do it because you put the leader under the base normally, so like put them next to each other feels like the most easy way to do it. If the thing is that when you tap one of the leaders, if they are on top of each other, they cover each other. So you kind of need to figure out a way to space them out where they all fit. And
Nice.
here we see the new blast and plan counters. They are so good. Like as a
Double-sided.
Twin Suns player, like that was the most like I bought it as soon as I found it because they are so good. They're really good quality and they fit really well with the initiative tokens we already have from all the other places you can get initiative tokens. But yeah,
absolutely. And the nice thing on the back, it says actually ideal for Twin Suns. With 2 packs of the premium tokens pro and then 1 pack of the expansion as well. So if you get 1 pack of these and 2 of the other ones, you've got enough tokens for everyone to have tokens. And the nice thing, there's the activation tokens for the leader and the bases.
You got 8 of those, so you can use to all the players. You can make sure they have those. I think that the biggest thing that they added in this expansion is exactly what you're working with now with the Sentinel tokens, because especially in Twin Suns, there are a lot of conditional Sentinels, like when played, when on attack, or if you have coordinate, or if opponent is have an upgrade or whatever. There's so many Sentinels that are conditional, and keeping track of 3 people's conditional Sentinels is really hard, but these tokens make it super easy. Like you can just put it out there, everybody sees it straight away, they know it's a Sentinel, it's a clear token, it's distinct from everything else. So I think that token really has helped the clarity of the Twin Suns game, which I think is really huge when there's so much stuff happening. So
yeah, absolutely, definitely. And the fact is, everything is double-sided, even the stuff that I guess doesn't need to be double-sided, but it is, so you can just put them down there and not worry. And then obviously the 10s and 5s are double-sided.
They upgraded them from the first, where they did the double-sided instead of the single-sided, so that's really good. I'm
going to move on with the damage pad here as well. We're kind of sticking with what we can stick onto the pad. So this damage pad is something that I've been personally looking forward to having a test with. And here we go. Here it is. On the back, you've got every language apart from English or Swedish, it feels like. But it's called a premium damage pad. Hit points, and it goes up to 49. Slide and play. So if I can find a base card somewhere.
And are there 2 dials to kind of
there are
change
2 dials.
to
But you've got 1 dial which works like this in the middle.
That's
it's a little
cool.
bit stiff to begin with, but I think obviously it's plastic after the use. That goes up to 4. And then the outer dial.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and it clicks.
And it clicks.
Yeah, so you don't do the like
really nice.
half point that you do, or you slide it too much or whatever. I do think that's really like I saw one player using that last weekend when we were playing, and it was very clear. Like a lot of the damage pads and stuff like that people have been 3D printing themselves aren't that easy to spot. You can't really see it when you look from across the table, but this damage pad I think is really easy to see. You can see it from afar. You can sit on the other side of this huge playmat, and you can still see it really clearly. So I do think that's really cool.
Absolutely, and it's quite easy to actually. Okay, so class says it starts at 35. We'll stick it out over here on the base, and you can't really miss exactly where that is as well, and so much space.
Can we see the overhead camera?
There we go. and on the overhead camera here.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
It sits really
yeah,
nicely there.
that's super clear. Like you can see it super clearly how much damage it is on the base.
Yeah.
There is a lot of space on the playmat to fit it all in. So yeah, I think it's
Nice.
cool. I think it's a cool product for people that want to use the damage pad and not want to use the tokens or any type of dice on their base. I do think that's a really cool playmat.
Yeah.
A cool thing.
And for people that even like us that like to stream things as well, this is a really useful thing just to keep that thing, because that's a really clear, big indication of health as well. So it could be useful to have a look at some of these for.
I'm wondering if it's readable enough, like if streams are actually going to end up using them, or if they're going to stick to bigger dice. But
yeah,
nice.
It's a very, very good option. It's very good plastic quality as well, which is good, because obviously what I like about a lot of this stuff actually is there's no plastic packaging with everything. I've mentioned some of the stuff, but because the products have to be plastic to last, the packaging doesn't have to be. So, but the actual plastic of this is really high quality, sturdy, and you can see the clicking, where they got the clicking mechanism there at the back. Should we move on?
Yes, I'm really curious about these deck pods, because we've had the single and double deck pod for Premiere, but this one is a bit bigger, right, to fit more cards.
No, absolutely. Let's start with the nicer one right now, because
the deck pod.
The deck pod, because this is super exciting. Again, look at this little thing, making it open. I feel like I'm opening a tech product here, for a popular tech product, which we probably don't need to mention which one it is, because a lot of us have opened them. But and I've ruined that.
And it broke.
There we go.
Yeah, because
so they're really easy to open.
Yeah.
And let's pull this out. Very nice. It felt like it's like a.
That white is nice.
Which is really nice. Get the white one opposite here, comes out, and see what we have here. So
the deck pods are really premium. Like I think you would maybe have your pet project or your favorite deck in there.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm also a bit curious, coming from Magic, where you often have a lot of commander decks. Like, what is the solution for many decks? So I'm curious about that software too. I knew YouTube ISC had like a solution for bringing many decks as well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm using one of these bigger Gamegenic like carrying case, where it's a black where you can put like, I don't think the deck pod will fit, but I do think that the soft crate will fit in there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I'm wondering if this is I can't remember what it's called, but the script for the Star Wars universe, but for Twin Suns on here, which is really, really cool. On the inside we have a little thank you card, and then we have a foil experience card as well.
And that's unique art
with a unique artwork as well. So that's the one.
Dude, are you bending it? Stop.
That's nice. Jordan.
Yeah, which is really nice. It's pringled a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Let's just
you should double speed that immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Excellent. So let's move on.
You have the 2 leaders in that one, right?
So we have 2 leaders. Yeah, so we have 2 leaders front and back, and then if we open up, we have our normal size.
So you will have your base in the little
sleeve there, and you have all the new cool tokens, the Sentinel tokens in that white one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we can put these in here for those of you who haven't seen a box, one of these before. They work very, very well.
We get it. We get it, Jason.
And then full review of the pocket. There we go. And then this comes on, and obviously for those of you who haven't seen this, they can be stored like this. And I think the cards come in here like they still fit in this way. Right? So they still fit in. So you have to put your hand in to pick them out.
It goes sideways. So the face of the card is where there's a lip kind of.
Oh, so the face is like this. And
Yes,
then they go
like
across
that.
this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Which is so much nicer. Like being able to pick out your deck like
Yeah.
this.
And I think it fits 100 double sleeve cards.
I heard something
Yes.
about that too. So you can play your Data Vault Twin Suns deck and you're good
Yeah,
with a couple of tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 slide card case, 100 cards, even double sided. Detachable cases.
Perfect.
Yeah, really, really nice. And then let's move on to the soft crate, which obviously is the softer,
More budget option.
the more budget option. But I still really like these. I've got a couple of these that we can use, and I think even if you tear out the divider in those, they can work for Twin Suns size decks. But this, obviously, you did get a lot. You got a little thing you can write on.
That's really nice.
And then if we open up, you have a locking mechanism. There isn't a locking mechanism, but it sits really nicely. And then we have 2 of those.
Yeah, for your
It
leaders.
slides in, still fits into the other one there, and a token box.
Nice.
These token boxes, I am a really big fan of these token boxes. If you don't have another solution, because you can leave them out like this, and all your tokens sit like this, and then back up. And
Yeah, I've been using a token box like that since day one.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, so really, really nice product here as well. And for those that want to make all your decks look the same, these fit very nicely. Just have a look at the product specification here.
Sweet.
100 cards, double-sided, double sleeved. Additional box for accessories, of course, and a flex card divider is included as well, which is your bit in the middle there. Super, super cool. Thank you all. Let's just go up to see everything that we've got here, and I think we also need to see our tokens there, guys. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me for this video. FFG Asmodee, thank you so much for sending this over. We are going to be, if you're watching this before this weekend, we're going to be at GothCon. Well, none of us physically are going to be there, but actually Victor and Gustav from the podcast are going to be there, and we're going to try and get this mat down to them, because they're going to be doing a lot of Twin Suns content there. They're going to be teaching Twin Suns. They're going to take some Twin Suns decks, so we're going to try and get this to them so they can use it this weekend at GothCon in Gothenburg, up at the Hvitfeldt School. So if you are in Gothenburg this weekend, it's the 18th and 19th of April 2025, go down. You can have a look at this yourself. But until then, until next time you hear us in your ears, in your eyes, from my YouTube and podcast, may the force be with you.